Ang sabi niya, lilipat lang daw siya ng church.
Shame! Shame!
Akong ganyan.
Hindi naman daw siya mawawala kay Lord.
Shame! Shame! Shame!
Magdi-devotion pa rin naman daw siya.
Shame!
Magpe-pray pa din naman daw siya.
Nga. Kinain ko lahat nung sinabi ko. Well, siguro partly, yun din yung mga sinabi ko nung nagta-transition ako.
Lilipat lang naman daw siya ng church. Hindi naman daw siya magbabackslide.
May ganun ba? May ganun?
Be, matatapos na 2023. Ano nangyari?
Umaani ng maraming kritisismo ngayon yung ginawa nila na pag-convince doon sa maybe ka-member nila na bumalik doon sa typical way of how they are actually doing. Election na pala. So, pinalipas ko lang yung campaign jingle para wala maingay. So, yun nga, tinatry nilang ibalik yung kung paano sumasamba yung siguro ka-churchmate nila before. Maybe the intentions were good, but on the method on how they actually want to win the member back is a bit of excessive. Kasi instead of resorting to weird reason, they are resorting to, there's no other term to coin but gaslighting. Now, maybe what I want to try to discuss here right now is not whether there is a God or there is none, but what is the effect on you as a person as you worship your God, 'di ba? I think mas magandang maging topic yung ganon or objective yung ganon kesa sa kung paano mo sinasamba yung Diyos mo. Maybe because at the end of the day, the actions that you are going to do, ang maapektuhan yan directly is yung kapitbahay mo, kasama mo sa bahay, katrabaho mo, kapwa mo tao. I'm going to leave you with this quote. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friend. John 15 verses 12 to 13. Maraming salamat.
This is Pinoy Extreme.